Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TOPS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I let you do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, I don't mean to state the obvious, but this price was all over the place, and I really want to call this a pump and dump because this was pretty ridiculous price action. But in the spirit of being fair to the bulls, the overall chart does still have an opportunity to start to construct a long-term uptrend. So you can't quite call it a pump and dump. Now, that is a matter of perspective. I mean, if you bought up there, then yeah, you're probably thinking, oh, what a pump and dump. But from the big picture of things, like I said, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher stair step, and that stair step is right here at the 65-cent mark. Why is 65 cents important? Well, that's essentially where the price had been trapped for quite a while. I mean, you go back here through the history of the chart, and you can see price got trapped below there, and then it was just stuck for the longest time, and then finally was able to get up above that range. And in my mind, if the price goes back to where it started after a really nice move, that's basically a pump and dump. But again, to be fair, that has not happened. I mean, so if the price keeps on doing what it's been doing in terms of going sideways like this, bouncing around before starting to head back up, at that point in time, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have this base of lows down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well then, hey, you do have overall stair steps heading in the upwards direction. And from the big picture of things, that's how long-term uptrends are built. Now, on the flip side of things, if the price comes down here and then just breaks through 65 cents and just continues to fall to the downside, at that point, that's literally putting the price right back inside of this range where it was. And that's the epitome of a pump and dump. Price makes a really, really nice move, and then all of a sudden it's right back to where it started. Again, has not happened, so you can't call it a pump and dump. Maybe a pump and dump on thin ice would be more accurate with 65 cents. This level right here being defined as the thin ice point, because if the price can stay above it, great. The price is put in a higher stair step. If the price falls through that thin ice, then the price is literally back to where it started, hence making it a pump and dump. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, 65 cents, very, very important level of support next week. We'll see if the price can stay above it or not.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.